Okay, here's where this story about the DC National Guard shooting gets even more disturbing. Because apparently, the warnings were right there months before it happened. A former CIA officer just confirmed that a September intelligence report flagged something chilling. Two separate Al Qaeda linked groups were openly calling for attacks on U.S. soil, specifically targeting law enforcement, military members, and political figures, not random civilians, not broad America as a whole, police, troops, government personnel. Fast forward to this week, the suspect, the Afghan national accused of ambushing two National Guardsmen just blocks from the White House, fits exactly that kind of threat profile laid out in the report. Now, let's be very clear. There is no confirmation this shooting was directed by Al Qaeda or any foreign terror group. None. But the pattern, the timing, the warnings, that's why former CIA and FBI officer Tracy Walder is basically sounding the alarm. She says the September report wasn't about the fake 100,000 Afghans crossing the border nonsense. It was about the real danger, extremist groups encouraging attacks by individuals already inside the US. And here's where things get messy. Walder directly disputes the administration's claim that the suspect was not vetted. She says the vetting did happen before he ever worked alongside U.S. Special Forces and CIA personnel in Afghanistan. His security clearance back then would have been extremely strict, but when he came to the United States under Biden's Operation Allies Welcome, there wasn't a second layer of vetting. The government treated his prior CIA associated status as the vet. That's the hole in the system she's pointing to. Meanwhile, in a move that's raising red flags, the Trump administration has now halted all immigration requests for Afghan nationals, period. That means interpreters, families fleeing the Taliban, people who risked everything for the US, frozen indefinitely. So here's the bottom line. A terror bulletin warned months ago that US military and law enforcement could be targeted. A former CIA associate from Afghanistan allegedly carries out an attack in the nation's capital. One young Guard member, Sarah Beckstorm, is dead. Another is fighting for his life. And now Afghan refugees across the US are bearing the backlash. This is a tragedy, a security failure, and a political firestorm all colliding at once, and the consequences are just beginning.